hope he's all well. Sold in Mbeumo. Looks like he's on his way to Manchester United. Bryan Mbeumo, who Newcastle were heavily linked with in recent times. Heavily linked with Mbeumo. You know, probably about a 60 million bid would have been enough. He's on 45 grand a week. But looks like Manchester United last night come out and says they want him, but he wants 250k a week, which is about 5 times more than money he's on now, 45 grand. So again, it's all about money. It's all about the money. So I want that player really. Who's in it just for money? No, I don't. But look at his stats. He's an incredible player, and he's been class for Brentford the last few seasons. He's got better. You know, 20 goals last season in the Premier League, 7 assists. We've been crying out for a right winger for about 3 seasons now. We've got Murphy there, when Almira almost sold him back to America, Atlanta. So we're crying out for a player like that, but it looks like he is off the cards now. You know, since Man United are basically in pole position. I don't understand the whole thing with Man United. You know, they've got no Champions League football. They finished 5th bottom, was it, last season? Why would you want to go there when we've won a cup, we've got Champions League football next season? You know, we're building for the future. It's a great project, you know. But again, it all comes down to money. It all comes down to money. He's picking the money. You know, we would have probably offered him 150 grand a week. Maybe 170 with the top earners like Bruno and that and stuff like that. But it looks like he is going to Man United, even though Man United haven't put a bid in yet. Just about an hour ago came out that they're ready to do talks with the club now, and they're going to bid around about 60 million here, 60 million plus. It might be enough for him, for Thomas Frank and Brentford to accept. Also, yeah, that Thomas Frank could be going to Tottenham, so as new manager, so very, very interesting on that. But that's for another day. But yeah, Mbeumo for me is on his way to Manchester United. Apparently, Mbeumo's already agreed terms with Man United, a 5-year deal. So say that he's on 12 mil a year. That's about a £60 million package deal for him. You know, good on him for the deal for him and his family. But do we really want players there for the money? No. The most frustrating thing as well is that if there was no rules, we could have splashed the cash into whoever we want. But since PSR and FFP is involved, we can't do nothing. We can't do now. And I get why Manchester United do make £700 million in revenue a year, but the fact is, in billions of debt. I don't understand how they're allowed to do this. It's like there's different rules for Chelsea, you know, for Manchester United. You know, Chelsea were selling hotels, the women's team, just to get the loophole around the whole system and that. I think it's just wrong. It's totally out of order, and I just don't understand it, me. Anyways, moving on. Newcastle now have been linked with somebody else, and it is someone blast from the past. João Pedro, who we were linked with a few seasons ago, if you remember. Fabrizio Romano put on his X page that it was a done deal, here we go. Just reading off the phone now. Full agreement with Watford has been finally accepted. It was 25 million, 5 million add-ons, with a 10% sell-on clause. But that dropped through because we went in for Isaac instead from Real Sociedad, 63 million. It's like everyone we've got so far, it's always been like was Barella, then we've got Tonali, you know, Pedro, then we've got Isaac. So I'm hoping that Pedro is a good player. I've seen him for Brighton. He looks really good. I think he got 10 goals last season, 5 was pens. So if you take away the penalties, 5 goals he would have scored. It's not that eye-catching, is it? But I've seen him when he's played. I came off the bench for Brighton, and he also there's a player in there. There's a player in there. He's good friends with Bruno Guimaraes, so that'll help. Another Brazilian, same as Joelinton. He'll be another Brazilian. Hopefully, he'll get in his year, persuade him to come to the Newcastle United. You know, and you never know. So, and it was only last night. Sky Sports News was saying Newcastle interest in Brighton forward João Pedro. Sky Sports News has been told Pedro would only consider a move to a club where he has a first choice striker, so he wants to be starting games, which could be a stumbling block for Newcastle because Isaac always going to start. And then yesterday I put on my Twitter page, we could put Isaac on the right and him for the middle, but then again, we could put Isaac in the middle, Gordon or Barnes on the left, and we could have Pedro on the right. 3, they could just rotate. They could rotate all around. So there's ways around it, different formations. Even I said that yesterday, put 2 up top, but I don't think Eddie Howe like to play that. He likes to play 4-2-3, 1 and 4-3-3 systems. So, yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think of Mbeumo going to Man United for that? And what do you think about us being linked with João Pedro? Would you have him at the club? But it's going to cost about 60-70 million, I'm hearing, for João Pedro. Double what we got accepted a couple of seasons ago. So, yeah, let me know. What do you think about João Pedro linked to Newcastle United? Would you take him? Or who else would you take? Put in the comment section what player you would like to see in Newcastle United next season. I'm also hearing as well that Tim Krul and Fraser Foster could be coming back to Newcastle United. Rules of the homegrown players you've got to have when you're in Europe. So John Ruddy and the other ones could go. I'm hearing 2 goalkeepers could come in. Just to basically do that and tick a box. But yeah, Tim Krul's a legend of the club. He knows in the past he could come back. He won't play, but he'll be good in the dressing room if he does come in anyways. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm expecting a lot of ins and outs, you know, especially Callum Wilson as well. I think Callum Wilson's his contract runs out in June, doesn't it? So it doesn't look like we're going to renew it. I think he's going to be gone. I don't think he's going to get another year. You won't want to sit on the bench for another year behind Isak. So I think Wilson will go. Asula next season is going to be a big player for us. But I think if we can have Isak, João Pedro or something, and Asula next season, and then probably get a right winger in, centre half, a new goalkeeper. I think we need a new goalkeeper, if I'm honest. I like Nick Pope. I think he's a good shot keeper, good saver. But I think he's dreadful with his feet. Panics too much, loses the ball, kicks the ball, slices the ball. And basically I want a goalkeeper, a sweeper keeper, great with his feet. Not just saving with his feet, who's a good footballer as well. Who under pressure will not mess up. And he'll pass the ball to the correct person. And just be cool, calm and collected. But I do like Pope. But would he play second fiddle to any new goalkeeper coming in? You know, those rumours of that Garcia from Espanyol coming in. But it looks like he might be away to Barcelona. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But there's loads of stuff. Loads of stories coming in a minute. Transfer stories. So I'm going to try and come on here now. Nearly every day. And do my little daily talk about transfers. Newcastle United. You know, I haven't done a video for a long time. Had lots going on. But I might be back now. And I'll try and do as many videos as I can. And since it's transfer market, you know what I mean? You might as well just have a bit of fun and have a bit banter about the transfers and who you want and who you don't, and just have a bit cracking, you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you for watching, people. Hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you very much, people. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care and God bless.